Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are watching me from. Welcome and welcome again to my channel. My name is Sharon, aka Baraka. And once again, you are welcome to this channel. Guys, I told you I'll be bringing you good news after good news after good news, because you know what? God has really blessed us, and we can look back and see what the Lord has done. So today I have yet another guest for you guys that I want to introduce to you, who's going to talk to us about ways of coming to the UK. Before we do that, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, and also do not forget to hit the notification bell so that you join my gang. Nilisikia kitu wa gang. Yeah, so that you are the first one to be notified when I upload a new video. So without further ado, guys, let me go ahead and introduce or welcome. Let me go ahead and welcome our guest for today. Hello, Winnie.
Hi, Baraka.
Oh, hi to you. Welcome to Baraka Reality Media.
Thank you.
It's awesome to have you. So I'm going to give you an opportunity to introduce yourself. Tell my viewers who you are and where you are.
So, hi guys, and thank you so much for tuning in to Baraka Reality Media. My name is Winnie James, aka Wisma, and I am happy to be here. I am humbled to be on this show. Asante sana.
Karibu sana. For those of you guys who don't know Winnie James, she has her own YouTube channel. She calls herself Winnie James. So go check out Winnie James on YouTube. And also, I don't know if Winnie, you want me to nitoboe.
Toanisha.
Winnie is the wife of a very well-known gospel musician here in the UK, and also well-known back in Kenya. Ate Digokua.
From Digokua.
From Digokua.
Now we diare mwega.
Ate diare mwega. Yes, none other than James Wanyoike. For those of you who know James Wanyoike, this is James Wanyoike's wife right here. So go check out her YouTube channel, Winnie James, and she has a lot of content, a lot of good things that she does on her YouTube channel. So Winnie,
Asante. Yes,
karibu sana. You know, I am so humbled to have you in my channel, and today I have invited you here so that we can talk to people who are aspiring to come to the UK, immigrating in different ways. So would you mind telling my viewers, I know you're in the UK, of course, now, and you haven't been in the UK for very long. How did you come to the UK?
Well, I came to UK last year, and I came with it's a family visa. That's what they call it.
The spouse visa?
No, a family visa.
Okay, family visa.
Yes, so I was joining my husband as a dependent.
Yes.
So that is how I came to UK. So my husband got a job here.
Yes.
And a tier 2 skilled worker.
Yeah.
And then now, being under tier 2 skilled worker, you're given the opportunity to bring your family to UK. So I came under now the tier 2 being a dependent, me and the children. He was here for quite some time.
Yeah.
And when he was given now the visa under tier 2, that is when now we came to join him. So yeah, awesome. We are here under tier 2 skilled worker, but in a different visa. I know most of people are coming here as carers under tier 2 visa, but he got a different job from the from the carer. Under tier 2 skilled worker visa, there is a lot there. There's a lot of jobs under skilled worker.
Yeah, that's
not
true.
Just carers. Yes, so we came under tier 2 visa, and I came as a dependent, me and the children.
Wow, wow. So you see, guys, for those of you who think that it is just care jobs or nursing jobs, there is other jobs that you can get, and all those other jobs still gives you an opportunity to let your family come over, and that is how Winnie has been able to come on that dependent or family visa to the UK, and you have come with the children.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
I'm actually pregnant, by the way.
Wow. Wow.
Now I have a British girl, and I have two boys who came with me from Kenya.
Yes, you have a British girl.
And now I have a British girl, yes.
We did your baby shower. That time you were very new. Again, guys, if you haven't watched that video, go check out on both channels her surprise baby shower when she was very green.
I know. Thank you so much for organizing such a surprise. It was lovely. It was amazing. I felt your love. Hata saa hizi bado ninafeel hiyo mapenzi.
Oh, we love visitors, and we are happy that, you know, these opportunities have opened. Many people are able to come. And I think the message we want to pass today is that don't just rely on the care visa or the nursing jobs. There are many other jobs that people can still immigrate to the UK using. You can still get that visa, and you can still be able to migrate with your family. You can still be able to get that family visa. So Winnie, let's talk about the process of getting this family visa. In your own opinion, how was the process?
It was easy. I wouldn't say it was hard, because for us, like a dependent, you don't have much to prove, rather just the normal documents that says that, like for me, I am married to James. So if you are a spouse and you're coming as a dependent, you have to prove your marriage. You have to prove either the UK government or the UK system. You don't have to have the marriage certificate. They also recognize the civil partnership.
Oh.
So one should not kill themselves and say that, now we have to do a wedding to prove that we are married and all that things. So you can prove your marriage, or you can prove you've been together as partner if you have children.
Okay, so what do they require? They just require the birth certificates for the children. If you're not married and you don't have a marriage certificate, what documents do they require?
Okay. Well, for me, we proved with the marriage certificate.
Yeah.
Of course, with the children, the birth certificate for children, the children names bears his name as the surname.
Yeah.
So that proves that they are his children. What else did we need? Nothing much.
Oh, wow.
Nothing much. If you don't have a marriage certificate, I think you can do civil partnership. What you need to prove, maybe it's a bill that you have together. I know back in our country, most of people don't share the bills.
Yeah.
Like it is not like here, because when they say bill, they think as the way their system is. But back in the country, maybe you have a joint account, you and your husband. You can prove that you've been together with a joint account, not a 3-month-old account, but it's a account that has been there. It doesn't have to have money, but you can prove that you guys have been doing something together. Maybe it is the rent. Maybe you're renting a house. If what do you call it? The receipt. Yenye mnapewa ya rent, it is your name and your husband's name. It is also something that you can prove you have been living together for some time. You can, maybe you have your own house, you have a title deed or something. You bought the shamba together. You have something to prove, or rather you have done some major renovation in your house, and you did together. You share the bills. You can also prove with that you guys have been living together for some time. But of course, the children plays a big role.
Wow.
Because if you have done the bill and there are children involved, it is easy to prove that you guys have been living together. But just the children will not prove, because you know the UK system is like we can have a kid together, but we don't have to be partners.
Yeah.
So they assume it is the same thing happening out there, but it is not the case.
Right.
So if you just say that you only have the birth certificate of the children, that will prove that you're married, wife and husband, that one will not prove. But having something else aside, maybe a bill that you pay together, and now the the birth certificate for the children, that can go together.
Oh, wow. See, that is something I also didn't know, that, you don't just have to have a marriage certificate. So it is important for anybody that is watching us, like Winnie said, if you guys don't have a marriage certificate, there's many other things that you guys can prove that you're a couple and you live together, and then you can qualify for that family visa. So, Winnie, in terms of IELTS, I know the applicant, if when they are doing an application, they are required to do IELTS. Does that also apply for the dependent, or is the dependent exempt from doing IELTS?
No, because the IELTS is for the one who is coming as a skilled worker, or rather has have that opportunity ya kukuja kazi hapa. Those are the people who need to do the IELTS because they are coming to work. So if you're coming as a dependent, you have been given an opportunity to work, and you can choose not to work. So let's say my husband decides that because we have young family and our children are young, I don't have to go to work. He can work, and I become a homemaker, and him be the breadwinner. So if he decides that, then I will stay in the house, and he will go out and come with money. So I don't need to go and speak English to work, because basically the IELTS is to prove that you can hear, you can write, and you can also speak to whomever, because you're coming to work.
So the advantage is that you, as a dependent, you can basically work anywhere. There is no restriction.
No restriction as a dependent. No restriction. You can either go to your profession, whatever you've done, or you can even change to what is available. And you don't have. There is restrictions. You can't be a dentist. By the way, you can't practice.
You cannot practice as a dentist.
No.
Okay.
Yes, or a sport person.
Okay.
And at Tier 2, you cannot.
Okay. You have you have to be the main applicant to apply for those, maybe.
No, even the main applicant under Tier 2, if you did not apply for dentist, what do you call it? Opportunity. You cannot practice. Maybe you came as a carer. You cannot practice dentist.
All right. Oh, yeah, but that's because it's okay. I understand what you mean, but there's some professions that are regulated. So unless you are regulated, unless like you're a doctor, you cannot apply. You cannot come if you're not qualified as a doctor and apply for a job as a doctor if you don't have the qualification.
No, even if you come, you are qualified as a doctor. Let's say back home, I was a dentist. And I came as a dependent, and my husband is under something else. Let's say like my husband is under Minister of Religion, and I come under him. Yes, I was practicing dentist back home. I cannot come to practice it here. Even if I register with the whatever board of doctors in the UK, I cannot practice under Tier 2 skilled worker if I did not come as a dentist.
All right. So
am I making sense?
All right, all right. So that's quite important to note. I didn't know that, and that's always important when we are interviewing people who, of course, have the experience. I'm here. I don't know the whole process, and that's why, guys, I keep telling you this is not immigration advice, because I might tell you something and then it's not the accurate thing. See, already now we knows some of these things that are restricted, even though you are a qualified dentist coming from your country of origin and you come as a dependent, you will not be able to practice in the UK. You will need to apply for that visa yourself to practice, is what my understanding is, what you're trying to say. Wow, yes. Wow. But you can do most jobs. Let's even forget about those high professions. You can do most jobs.
Most of them. Actually, it is just dentist and being a sportsman. Other than that, you can do whatever. You can go back to school.
Yeah.
If you want to go back to school, you can work according to the way you want. You can be a permanent employee. You can be a part-time employee. It's your choice.
Yeah.
You're not restricted. Like if you come under dependent. You know, when I was back in Kenya, I thought the only jobs you can get here is just carer, and I thought everyone is a doctor actually or a nurse, because every time you call someone, let me fix this, they go for the you know.
Yeah.
So I thought everyone is a doctor, and I thought it is the only way to get to the UK or rather to these developed countries.
No, there are many professions. There's bankers, there's people who do IT, all those are, and you know, those are also openings that are there. Even that sportsman visa that you're saying, you know, there's a special visa for sportsmen as well.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So there's many things that people can
even do. Dancers, by the way, if you're a dancer and you're back home, you can still come under Tier 2 visa.
Yes, absolutely.
And bring your family too. Yes.
Okay, now let's talk about the advantages. Of course, you have come with your children here in the UK. And I keep telling people, and I want it to come from you now, Winnie. I want you to explain to my viewers the advantages of coming to the UK with your children, what benefits that they get, you know, things like school, like healthcare. But we are going to do that in part 2 of this video. So guys, if you want to know the advantages that you can have if you come here as a dependent and bring your children, you bring your dependents, there's many benefits, and that is what I want us to talk about in part 2 of this video. Stay tuned, guys, and don't go anywhere.
Okay.